All right, hello, evening, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. I am Sean, librarian, aka Librarian Writer Geek. I'm Librarian Writer Geek on Twitch and on YouTube. Also on Blue Sky. Follow me there. It's the only social media I'm really actually active on that I'm okay with random people following me. I'm very, yeah. I that I'm yeah. Anyway, otherwise, website site there. It's got links to this stuff and some other things as well. Well, uh, not a whole lot I feel like talking about right now. Though I did. I think so. I don't know. A bunch of games have been announced, game trailers and such. Ones I've seen that have got me excited. There's a new Star Wars Old Republic. The title is Fate of the Old Republic. I'm hoping it's a Knights of the Old Republic type game. I'm hoping it's not another MMO. Oh, because I don't have a problem with the Old Republic MMO. I just didn't get into it, and I don't know. But I did enjoy Knights of the Old Republic, both of them, even though the second one kind of got screwed over by like scheduling and other stuff, so they never quite got to put in all the other stuff, all the stuff that they wanted. And I know way back when there was an attempt to develop a mod that would put back all this content, but something happened with that. I honestly don't remember. I don't know if it's like it fell apart or if they had some issues or they whatever. But Fate of the Old Republic, Star Wars video games, very much exciting just on principle. The other one is the new next Larian's next game, which another Divinity game looks to be. Again, these are just like announcement trailers, so there's literally like there's almost certainly no game content in them, but there's like some stuff. Uh, but it looks it's really dark. It's got this weird Wicker man stuff going on. It's very dark and creepy, and I love it. And I think the third one is I think they're doing another Control game, making a sequel to Control. It looks like, and that one actually does seem to have some in-game. That trailer does seem to have some in-game footage. So like maybe that one will be. I don't remember. Like okay, that one might be out sooner than the others. I don't know, or that's just hey, yeah, we have some actual. It's I don't know. Anyway, that's some stuff I'm excited about. Something I'm not excited about, which I only like just like an hour or so ago, saw was a trailer. And you're not going to believe me. I promise you, this is real. It's an actual thing that actually exists. An animated adaptation of Animal Farm. The George Orwell novel Animal Farm. You know, the book that's basically the Russian Revolution and Leninism, Stalinism, that all of that stuff, but with animals on a farm. And they want to do that and they're doing it as a cartoon. And Andy Serkis is directing, and I feel like they've got a whole bunch of other people already on. They've got a whole bunch of people on as voice talent, and it's just uh, why are y'all doing this? Who was asking for this? Nobody wanted this. Like, I just that I'm going like, what is going on here? Here, what are we thinking? Who who greenlit this? You know, who decided that that was a thing we needed to do? Like, did and I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking like, oh, well, no. It's not that Animal Farm. Clearly, they're not actually doing Animal Farm. No, they're actually doing Animal Farm. Because while I personally haven't read the book, I know bits from it. There are bits I've picked up from it. Like, okay, they do show, like, okay, animals riding up on like the water tower or whatever. It's like, all the rules, like, four legs good, two legs bad. No animals wear clothes. All animals are equal. They do that. And later on, we have one of the pigs, Napoleon, I believe, is it's like, okay, and we have him doing the, okay, yeah, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. And it's like, I just, I'm, I'm watching this and I'm like, who is the target audience for this? The kids, the young children, they're not gonna get it. I mean, they're gonna go, okay, it's another cute animal movie. It's cartoon animal movie. There's plenty of those out there. They don't need enough. This one isn't going to be anything special. The adults, or the people who have read Animal Farm and know the story and know what it's actually about, are going to go like, what are you doing with this? This is not. And it's not just, changing up the setting. It's like, okay, changing up a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like, again, who thought this was a good idea? Who thought this was a thing that needed to exist? Who? Why? Why is this a thing? Anyway, so tonight we're going to finish up Mark of the Assassin DLC for Dragon Age 2. I promise that's going to happen. I don't care how long it takes. It's going to happen. Because I'm probably going to take the rest of the year off of streaming because, like, the next one, okay, the 20th, that's going into holiday. Actually, the 20th, I'm going to be, well, okay, not 20th, the 19th, I'm going to be, I'm going to a wedding on the 20th, so I kind of don't want to, yeah. And after that's the 26th. That's like the day after Christmas, and yeah, nobody's gonna want. So, because I'm also okay. I'm also gonna be. I think I'm gonna be switching my streaming to Saturday afternoons because that will maybe be a better draw. I don't know. Might get me some more viewers or something. I don't know. No, and again, that's like I'm not doing that starting that next week, and I'm certainly not doing it the week after that because I've got definitely going to be doing stuff. So it's going to be this, and then I'll see you on the 3rd, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, back to Dragon Age, where I will hopefully figure out what I've done wrong and not encounter any more stupid glitches.
something wrong?
I don't know. Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
I see the party's moved indoors.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I knew it.
You did?
Have you met my friends? All of them are crazy, and most of them are killers.
Clever man. Have you also deduced that your elven friend is Qunari?
You're Qunari?
It's complicated.
Everyone's got to have a job, don't they?
My, she chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the Heart from doing something we will all regret. He didn't. Leave him out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the Heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Ase hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasukulun. Take them away.
The elf was Qunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Qunari are not a race. They are a religion. What I don't understand is why a Qunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
I would have said he couldn't compare to your awesomeness, but that might have seemed petty.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
So, everything you told me was a lie.
Not everything.
So I just missed the part where you're one of the people I drove out of Kirkwall.
You don't need horns to embrace the Qun. What you need is a purpose, a belief in unity, in improving the lot, not only for your own people, but for everyone.
You're right. I can think of many people who would be improved by the loss of a head.
You're joking, but you're also right. That doesn't mean it's the solution for everyone.
So everyone else just loses a foot, but maybe a big toe.
Being Qunari doesn't automatically mean you're a zealot. Most Qunari don't even understand humans, why you act like you do. But I grew up among you. I understand perfectly well.
Wait, aren't you here to kill someone for the Qunari?
I never said I was killing him for the Qunari.
So you're improving his lot, perhaps repeatedly?
I know it's not easy to understand. After what the Arishok did, I hardly blame you. But just tell me, can you honestly say there's nothing to improve? Nothing to strive for? We believe in striving together. We may stumble, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
I don't disagree.
It's who I am. I joined the Ben Hasrath because I felt it meant something. Means something.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
It's been a long time since I talked to anyone about it. I suppose it's not really prison cell conversation.
So you came here to stop this Salit from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
What do you mean?
Salit was my best Rathari, the one who recruited me into the Ben Hasrith. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference. It doesn't matter now.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
You mean he'll hurt other Qunari?
Not every Qunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve what he's going to do to them. But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
You mentioned the Heart of the Many before, but you said it was the name of the jewel.
It's also what Ben Hasrith means. Some people say we're enforcers, that keep the Qunari in line, but that's not it. It's hard to explain.
Try.
We're the soul of the Qun. We keep its spirit alive and protect it, from both outside and from within. Not every Qunari agrees, nor do they always do what is best for all. The Ben Hasrith remind us of our common goal.
That sounds like something the Qunari would really like everyone to believe.
It's not always meant to end in violence. There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. I probably don't sound very convincing.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're one of these Ben Hasrith.
I am. Or I was. Whether I ever am again, I guess that remains to be seen.
Is that why you're here? To redeem yourself?
Not to them. Doubt is the path one walks to reach faith. To leave the path is to embrace blindness and abandon hope.
Another Qunari proverb?
She who swallows wisdom in tiny chunks avoids choking.
So, did you really involve me just because I had an invitation?
You were the only one on the invitation list who wasn't a personal friend of the Montfort family. And you're also the champion of Kirkwall, and a Ferelden with no reason to love Orlais.
And what was going to happen when all this was over?
I thank you. We go our separate ways.
Really? I wouldn't notice a thing?
Truth? You're not exactly what I was expecting. I've heard a few stories about you. They don't quite do you justice. Perhaps if I'd done my homework, I would have known more about you. Given you the respect you deserve. Nothing I could do about it now.
I suppose the good news is with all this extra time I can learn to knit.
Could you make me a sweater?
No.
The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
Oh, I'm sure the others will be along any minute now.
I told you we shouldn't have turned left back there.
Excuse me if I don't share my dear brother's sense of direction.
Oh, for Andraste's sake. Leave Hawke out of this.
Perhaps we'll find our way by considering the plight of mages in modern... Shut your bloody face.
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
Safe and sound. This is why I never rush when you're in trouble.
Let's go anywhere but here. You lead the way.
So, back through the castle, then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
At least we managed to find your kit.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I'd planned to take us through originally. Unless you want to carve your way out through the Duke's army.
We'll see.
It's up to you which way you want to go, Hawk. I'll help you either way.
Maker, save me. I'll die in this place.
Any more for me?
Rusty, bless you.
My eternal thanks.
Let's hope this escape route works.
If we get to the caves, we'll be safe. I think.
Look at these guys. Or would you like me to swab your poop deck, matey?
Carver, stop.
Sorry.
See? Caves. Just like I said.
How did you know about this?
I stole old plans from the Fourth Blight. This was a retreat, they called it. At any rate, there's an exit that leads out onto the mountainside. That's your way out.
And there's Val Royeaux. One for every major city in Orlais. Wonder if the other wardens will be jealous. Huh? Does that look like a map to you?
Got everything from the chateau? The way those rocks look, I don't want to test this path more than once.
And one more. Not enough to make new pauldrons, but I'm sure I'll find a good use. Thank you, Hawk. Would you look at that? When you hold them in your palm, the quills all point the same way, like a compass.
Now we know where the ghasts came from.
We'll have to fight through them. At least they'll slow down the Duke's men as well.
This is the spot. Let's see what's here.
trust me.
Tallis! The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage. The Duke is a fool. His enemy is a posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing. Prosper can fight his own battles, and I shall choose mine.
Shot, too. You didn't think I was leaving, did you?
Thought you'd left.
Nonsense. I found a way around. I said I'd get you out of here, and I meant... Let's keep going. The exit can't be much further.
There's a lake? In the middle of the mountain?
The retreat needed to house hundreds of people during the Blight, if not thousands. Can't do that without fresh water.
But it's a lake.
Oh, that. I have no idea.
That should do it.
Champion of Kirkwall? Fancy title.
The only one in Kirkwall not completely insane was considered.
So, do you get a stipend? They let you rule the city?
They gave me a medal. It's shiny.
Don't look now, but I think we're almost at the exit.
See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
Not a monster lair. That is a good sign.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
Oh, I suppose there's room for a cot, but where would we put the dinner table?
You've been so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that hasn't changed. What Salit is going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours. It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
After everything you've already done, why would I help you again?
Because I've got your nose.
The Qun taught you that?
If I were following the Qun, I would actually have your nose. I suppose that doesn't help. If I had my way, you would never have been this involved in the first place.
Explain what's so terrible about Salit's plan.
I can't. Not completely. And yes, I know. That's a hard sell. The information Salit plans to turn over to Orlais won't just hurt Qunari, however. It will harm anyone living in Qunari lands. Even those who fled the Qunari of any race will be condemned to persecution forever.
It couldn't just be a way to convince me to help you again, I suppose.
If only it was. I'm not here on some directive from the Qun. I came... Salit was declared Tal Vashoth, but they didn't deem intervention worthwhile. I couldn't agree. I had to try.
Doesn't that make you Tal Vashoth as well?
No. The Ben Hassrath didn't order me not to do this, but here I am anyway. I was trying to earn my way back into their good graces. This probably won't help.
Why? What did you do?
It's not easy being an elf in the Qun. You're not born to it like they are. I've struggled to find that peace, that certainty. I know it's there. I just keep falling short. What about you? Have you ever been a part of something bigger than just yourself?
Big things have tried to eat me. Does that count?
The Qunari have a vision of what life should be like. Free from pain and fear and doubt. You see tyranny, and I see caring and interest in the welfare of all. Yes, it could be better, but so could human indifference and cruelty. Or do you disagree?
No, you have a point.
Then help me stop this before it goes too far.
What did you have in mind exactly?
Well, we could go back, maybe have some tea with the Duke, get to know one another. Then, just as he starts to trust us, you slip a bag over his head and we drag him to Antiva.
No, not Antiva, you fiend!
Or we could find out when Salit is arriving and stop him before it's too late.
You don't actually think you can finish your mission?
Alone? Probably not. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. Some things are worth dying for.
You know how to argue, but my options are?
Follow or don't. It's pretty much that simple. There are two paths open to us. I hope you really do understand what's at stake. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you. So, this is the retreat. The Grey Wardens built it, I understand.
I'm surprised it's not full of darkspawn then.
We're not out of danger yet.
I knew you were a worthless traitor the moment I laid eyes on you.
Baron Arlange, so nice to see you again.
You filthy turnip! You humiliated me!
this lot during the hunt.
Like Salit, but for sale. He must be close. Thank you for deciding to do this.
I'm a sucker for hard cases. Just look at my companions.
Atas Shokra, Ben Hasraf.
Ebala Maras. Bendar Salit Asit.
Satarith Barak, Anat Kufir Abbas.
Atas Raval. Pana Hedan. Salit is already here. He's meeting with the Duke at the base of the mountain.
Then we're going the wrong way.
We need to get down there before it's too late.
This is where the quills were pointing.
Let's get this over with, Canary, before your assassins find us. Already I regret agreeing to spare them.
I have chosen my path. That choice should not...
Farshera! I am here to facilitate your deal with the Empress. Nothing more. Well, names, Your Grace. It's a list of names. What is the meaning of this?
You asked for a weapon. I am providing it.
We expected the formula for black powder, dreadnought plans, a map of Cunandar, anything. This is useless. Your Grace. Champion. I should have known you would turn up.
I have an excellent sense of dramatic timing. And good hair.
Joke while you can. You will not find it funny for long.
Talus.
I said I would stop you, Salit.
And I said I would slay you if you tried.
If anyone is to do any slaying, it will be me. Kill them all!
Let's hope this works!
How sweet! He likes you! Excellent, Leopold! A new target for you, my pet! Keep on the move! Don't wait for the monster to hit! Well done, my pet! The Empress will hear of this. Orlais will burn Kirkwall to the ground. All of you will die screaming. I swear it!
I would have tried begging for mercy, but that's just me.
You blasted! Darn him!
Thank you for the lovely party. I'll treasure the belt.
Drop a sword on him.
Looks like the Duke has fallen from grace.
Atash Varin Kata. If the Duke only knew what he nearly had in his grasp. Thank you. There's no way I could have done this without your help.
What's the scroll?
This is a list of agents throughout Thetis. Qunari, like myself. Many of them have children, family, friends. They're people you wouldn't suspect. Some have even left a Qun behind. But if this list fell into human hands, they and everyone they know
Would be killed.
The Arcune believes they knew the risks. But what about the innocents? I couldn't let this happen.
So what now? You aren't just going to leave, are you?
You think I would fit into your merry entourage?
Oh, think of the conversations. What brand of zealotry shall we discuss today? I don't know. There are so many options.
You're not a very nice person, are you?
You asked if you'd fit in.
Maybe some other time, Hawk. I still have a few things to do, but I am grateful. I want you to know that.
Maybe those agents should be discovered.
I believe in the Qun, but I am not doing this to protect the Qunari. The list doesn't distinguish innocent from guilty. It doesn't show the friends, lovers, children who... Nobody should have it.
You didn't mention that Salit was a friend of yours.
He trained me. I suppose, in a way, he saved me. I owed him a better death.
Now that I know what that scroll is, hand it over.
After all of this, everything I've done to get the list back, you really think I'd just give it to you because you're being cross?
It was worth a shot.
Good luck with that. Here. That was going to be the heart of the many. You'd find a jewel, while I'd go off and find Salit, and be back before anyone was the wiser. I suppose nothing ever goes like we plan, does it? Take care of yourself, Hawk. Maybe we'll meet again, sometime.
Let me guess. You haven't seen Tallis since that day.
A safe assumption, given her nature.
And who is left to appease Orlais after a duke's murder at the hands of the champion of Kirkwall?
Prosper invited it by dealing with Tal Vashoth, possibly under orders from Empress Celine. Imagine the scandal if that was known.
If you believe a Qunari agent.
Well, that's the difficult part, isn't it? I don't know why Hawk helped Tallis. I suppose she was pretty for a Qunari. Whatever the reason, I doubt it's the last we've seen of her. But what do I know? I just tell stories.
business in the square, Monsieur. I hope there's no trouble from it. Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone wants something, don't they? Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
See, now, I don't know. In my head, the answer would have been, at least what I'd hoped the answer would have been like, okay, you give me the scroll and I'm going to burn it. And it's like, okay, cool. Now, nobody has this information. So, there, problem solved. But, I guess, I don't know. They did not, it's one of those, what they wrote, what they can fit into the little bit does not necessarily indicate what, yeah. And as for the, we haven't seen the last of Talos, that is the last we see of Talos. She never comes up again. She does not appear in any of the following games. She's not appear. She might show up in some of the like comics or something. I don't know, but if she does, I am not aware of it. Oh well. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me for this week, and honestly, until January. So I will be back, perhaps briefly, for on the 3rd. And until then, yeah. Take care of yourselves. Have happy, pleasant winter solstice celebration, whatever they may be, or just have a pleasant end of the. Hope you have a good end of the year, if nothing else. So until I see you next time, have a good one. Bye.